welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to jump into the face using Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing primer, and I'm just going to put that mainly in the T-zone and my problem areas. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Warm Beige, but I think it's a touch too dark for me right now, but we made it work. But I love this foundation. It goes on the skin really nicely, but it is a little bit more oily for me, I find. To conceal today, I used something a little bit different. I used my Sonia Kashuk Quad, which I have in 07 Light. I used to be obsessed with this concealer, and it really hides dark circles under my eyes really well. So I decided to use it, but I didn't actually end up liking the way it sat on my face. So I went in with the Nyx HD Concealer, and I have mine in Glow, and that helped. So I just put that underneath the eyes, in the center of the face, down the bridge of the nose a little bit, and then in any areas that I want to highlight. To set underneath the eyes, and especially in the middle of the forehead, I used the banana powder from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I definitely took my time with this step because I really wanted to make sure that I set the areas of my face that usually get oily fastest, just because this foundation is a little bit more dewy for me. Moving on to contour, I am taking Java in Havana, or Havana. Anyways, I'm taking those two shades and mixing them. I'm just going to pop that into the cheekbones, the temples, a little bit on the hairline, and also along the jaw. Taking one of my favorite blushes by Milani Cosmetics. It's the Baked Powder Blush in Berry Amore. And just popping that on my cheekbones, and you guys know I like to take it all the way back to my ears, kind of blending it into my contour. That is optional, so if you just want to keep it on your cheeks, do your thing. This is a new highlighter for me, my first time using it, and I am obsessed. It is the Physicians Formula Warm Nude, and I love it. It's kind of like the Bobbi Brown palettes that are kind of the brick with different shades in them. It's stunning on the skin. I really ended up liking it, and it's also awesome because it is a drugstore item, and it is hard to find highlighters at the drugstore. And I'm just taking a large stippling brush just to blend everything together so there's no harsh lines. And moving straight on to brows, I'm taking my go-to Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. This one is in the shade Dark Brown. And I just show you mainly one eyebrow here, but I just spoolie it out and then fill in any spots that I see that are sparse. I do small tiny little strokes, and then when I'm finished I go back with the spoolie again to kind of blend it all together to make it look as natural as possible. I've also been doing something a little bit different with my brows. Instead of setting them right away, I've been setting them after I'm done my eyeshadow, so you'll see that at the end. And now taking NYX eyeshadow base. This one is in the shade, it doesn't have a shade. Oh yeah, it does. It's called Skin Tone. So I'm just popping that all over my eyes. On top of that eyeshadow base, I'm just taking a skin tone powder. This one is Rimmel's Stay Matte Press Powder in Silky Beige. And I'm just going to set that. It's going to make our eyeshadows blend a lot smoother and easier. These are the eyeshadows I'm going to be using today for this look. They're all from Makeup Geek, so extremely affordable. If you haven't checked out Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I highly recommend them. Here we're taking our transition color, and we're going to be using Crème Brulee. And we're just going to take that onto a fluffy brush and put that into the crease and the upper crease. Taking the shade Cocoa Bear, which is my favorite shadow from Makeup Geek that I own. It is so stunning, super warm shadow and perfect for the crease. Essentially what Cocoa Bear is going to do is going to go a little bit lower than the Crème Brulee, but it's going to help keep everything blended throughout the eyeshadow look. So we're taking that shade and we're bringing it from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. What I like to do is put the brush initially on the outer corner where the most product is going to be placed, and then kind of drag the rest of it onto the inner corner, so you're getting a little bit less pigmentation on the inner corner. Moving on to the lid, we are using this kind of different shadow, I would say. It's called Desert Sands, and basically it's kind of like a mustardy brown, which isn't something that I would tend to reach for, but it looks really, really pretty with these other kind of neutral shadows. So we're just taking that and placing it all over the lid from inner corner all the way to the outer corner and blending it up into the crease colors. Then to deepen up the look a little bit on the outer corner and add a little bit more dimension, we're going to take the shadow Mocha. Here I'm just taking a fluffy brush and adding a little bit more creme brulee and blending everything all together so there's no harsh lines. Here we're just taking the shade Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek and popping that underneath the brow and in the inner corner just to give a little highlight to the look. So finishing off the eyebrows, we are taking our Maybelline Brow Drama in deep brown and just setting them. And as you can see, I have liner and lashes on. So for lashes, I took my Ardell Demi Wispies. And for eyeliner, I took my NYC liquid eyeliner in black. Last but not least, my favorite part of this look is the lips. I'm taking MAC's lip pencil in Vino and just lining them. When you're doing a dark lip like this, my best advice is to just take your time and remember that if you do mess up, don't panic, because you can go back in afterwards and kind of clean up the edges with concealer. Finishing the lips with MAC's lipstick in Diva, and once you've applied that, this look is complete. I hope you guys like the look as much as I do. I love this look for fall and winter time with the warm neutral eyes and the bold lips. You can't go wrong. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.